Pisces ascendant, Pisces rising, the new moon eclipse is happening in your third house. It's a new moon, so set some intentions, thinking and talking and relating and communicating. This is networking and sales and social media. This is a great location to have Taurus energy because Taurus is money, it's income. Do you talk for a living? If you have Taurus in the third house, I'm really good with valuable things, fine arts, with jewelry, gold, finances, business, banking. Like in the third house, that's what you think about. You're really good with numbers, right? You're really good with handling money. So you might be an accountant or something like that, having Taurus in the third house, things that you value. So when we think about what does Taurus in the third house value, third house is siblings and coworkers. Third house is also the internet now. So it's social media, right? So do you have relationship with people like on your different social platforms that you're texting or messaging, where you guys kind of check in on a regular because you value them, even though they may not be related to you, they feel like siblings in some way to you. It's Taurus. Talking is a big deal. Sales and communication, exchanging ideas. This is going to be really big for you. Your creature comforts are a big deal as well. Being involved with things that you value. The spoken word, this is Taurus. Do you have a good voice? It wants to be pleasant. It wants to express the unity that we are all one, because Taurus, being connected to the earth on a elevated level, it understands that the earth is a representation of the divine. It's heaven on earth. Earth is heaven. Indigenous natives of any culture, they lived understanding their connectivity to the earth, right? It was sacred. A north node in Taurus puts an emphasis and importance on food, on our creature comforts. This is a new beginning, because it's your third house. So what I'm excited about is this could be new work coming. And I can think of a few Pisces ascendants who've been curious about this. Some in need, some are making do with what they have, but an opportunity for additional work to come their way because it's Taurus money in the third house. It all has to do with your ability to talk and communicate and networking. Networking, I can't emphasize that word enough. Sales, selling yourself. This is something you can do. You have this gift. So a new moon, setting the intentions, 10 degrees. This is going to be something that is a focus for the next 15 months of your life, Pisces. Or your third house with that Taurus energy there has the nodes going through it. That means it's constantly activating those different degrees. You got 30 degrees of Taurus, right? And so it's going to be saying, hey, what do you love? Who do you love? Because again, Taurus is what I value and who I value. And remembering that when we value ourselves first, we can then truly show others the appreciation and the love and the value that they deserve. Now, the second eclipse is May. 15 days later, there's an eclipse at 25 degrees in Scorpio, and that is May 16th. This is a release. This is a release. This is your ninth house. What are you releasing? Right? Your south nodes are going to be there. This eclipse in May is a release because it's a lunar eclipse. Now, this could be a release in emotions, family members, right? But it's the ninth house. So it's really more of a release of a belief about feminine energy, possibly, or a release and a belief about home. There's a sore spot, a release and a belief about home. But in Scorpio up there in the ninth, what I believe in, that's very fixed too. Scorpio's fixed water. So that's really powerful because water creates this deep emotional bond, right? It goes really deep in Scorpio. It's like the still waters that run deep. That's Scorpio. It's intense, powerful energy. And so having that in your ninth house, you have beliefs that are connected to those intense emotions. And so it can be kind of complicated to dive into that. So whatever your emotions are, they're actually larger than they really are. All right. It exaggerates how you feel about home. It exaggerates those wounds from the past, and their wounds from the past about home. Okay. But it could have to do with a female, especially in May, because there's going to be a lunar full moon eclipse. So it's like a release and a release, a double release. So this is a great opportunity for healing.